Hi, it's Lizzie. Today is day 20 of my 100-day juice feast, and the plan today was to have my friend Gabe join me for the video. However, we both had such busy schedules that we couldn't plan it in, so we're going to be doing that as soon as we can, and I'm sure it'll be in the perfect timing. And as far as how my day has been, I had another day actually that was a little lighter on the juice than I would have liked. So I'm gonna have to get back on myself with that because the last couple days have sort of been a little lighter with the juice, and I find that that happens the most when I don't make all of my juice in the morning. It's easier to slack a bit later. When I do make all the juice I need to make in the morning, it's pretty much effortless. I mean, I get it all down, especially if I wake up early enough. So I'm wanting to just now that I'm getting a little further into the feast, I'm just wanting to make sure that I'm diligent with that, and I make sure that those habits are set in a good way. So it's something to check in about. Um, oh yeah, and as far as really sticking to this, I have had a few more days where I did a little bit of green tea in the mornings, which I talked about in one of my videos. And I talked about how for me, that's it's a little overstimulating to do that and a bit unbalancing. And I also find that when I do that, I don't drink as much juice during the day because it just the green tea doesn't really it kind of stops my appetite, and then later we'll kick it back up and I'll have cravings and stuff like that, which isn't the most comfortable thing. So um, yeah, it throws me off balance, and I'm I'm wanting to stay in as much balance as I can. I think that part of why I do that is, well, I think there might be a few reasons, but there's this rebel in me that it's like I set out to do one thing, and then I think there's always this other part of me that doubts or might not believe I can do it, or might be afraid even of what I could really have in my life if I did do that thing. Like even really good things I could have, maybe I don't quite believe I can have them. So um, I'm working with bringing all the parts of me together, and I'm just debunking and exposing anything that would have me fight myself or keep me from 100% achieving my goals. And so, um, yeah, it's a learning experience, and it's good to kind of admit about that. Though for the most part, I feel like I've been pretty strong and sticking to the juice feast, and I'm happy about that. I've definitely been a lot stronger on this juice feast than I've been with a lot of previous ones in the past. That doing these videos has really helped me to move forward with it. So that's something I'm really pleased about. And also having a big goal to do 100 days is fun and is inspiring to me, and it's a nice challenge, and it affirms, I think, to me how committed I am to making some big changes in my life. So all of that together actually makes it easier to stick to what I'm doing. I guess going big is fun for me. So yeah, I've been reflecting on that a little bit. And other than that, today was actually a pretty great day. I went to this Theta Healing class and got to work pretty directly on some beliefs in my subconscious and releasing them and bringing in new positive thoughts and beliefs that serve me a lot better. And one thing that was fun for me in this particular class, and that I'm looking forward to for the rest of this weekend as I continue with the class, is that it was reminding me of actually how much I already know and that I've learned. I mean, I had a year of psychic training at a psychic school and got to really develop my abilities. And really, anybody can develop their psychic abilities. We all are on some level. And I just so happened to really be inspired and excited to do so. And um, yeah, it was kind of like I learned how to access my psychic information through a really specific structure that I was taught of how to go about it, and and I sort of set aside that structure for a while because I kind of hit a dead end where I just felt inwardly done with the way that I had learned how to do it. It wasn't resonating for me 100% anymore, and now and I didn't do that much over the last year or so. I haven't gotten to do that many readings, and I haven't really exercised my psychic abilities on as active a level as I did for quite a while. I was working really intensively with them, and that gave me the opportunity to work on a lot of other things, to go through massage school, to make a lot of new friends, and um, yeah, it gave me a lot. It brought me a lot of other opportunities. But now it's fun to be integrating back in, bringing some of that back, and recognizing how much I know. Um, and part of this healing process, well, this healing modality that I'm learning now, does entail using the psychic abilities quite a bit, and reading people a little bit too. And it's fun for me because it's really easy for me to just go right into it. And the brainwave that we're being taught to access, the theta brainwave, I realize like I've actually become really skilled already. I already know how to do that really well, and I can go to it in an instant. And other people, it's some of them, it's their first experiences really consciously doing this, and so it's fun for me to watch that and to realize how much I really have mastered already. It's validating, and it's also fun though to be having this new perspective and to be approaching my psychic abilities now from an approach where I'm really connecting first with the ultimate creator, or with source energy, with God, whatever you'd like to call it. Um, that's really what's being connected with first, and um, also coming through with a strong heart energy that's integrated with the soul. That that too really speaks to me, and I like this particular well, I like theta healing a lot. Um, it's a very, to me, a very integrative and comprehensive way to work with people. It really gets right to the point, and it addresses many sides of people's beings and of my being, and so it's been really fun for me to be getting in touch with that, and to be entering this journey, and this new little journey, and yeah, yeah, I feel really excited to be at the classes, like just so much more alive and excited than I felt in a while. The last time I felt so excited to be doing something, um, like full speed ahead, just like, yeah, let's do it, was actually when I was in that psychic school a while back. I loved it. And then it's sort of like I hit a point where I had really gotten all I really could get from it. And I had to find other things, and I had to grow on other levels, and some of them were a little gnarlier for me, and were a little more challenging, and really getting into a lot of emotions and deep stuff that um, that is just very gritty, like having to actually go through all the muck in the sand, and working with psychic abilities, and um, reminding myself about how I can manifest anything pretty much instantly, and validating how powerful my word is, and my ability to co-create with source. That all just, it's just so right on with who I am, and it's so right on with my purpose here, and I'm excited to I'm really happy that I'm remembering about that, and that I want whatever work I do in the world to definitely have psychic abilities, and just my greater awareness, for that to be a part of what I'm doing, and to not be afraid of that, and to not try to hide any part of that, and to just feel really calm and confident, and to know like when and how to wield that, and how to communicate with people about those things effectively, and in a way that can really serve. So that's what I'm connecting to today. And I feel pretty complete at the moment, so I'm going to call that a video for day 20. Thanks for watching as always, and have an excellent weekend.